Hey guys, Emily here from the Soul Brothers, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Jordan Cp3.9. So like always, let's start off with the traction. So the traction is a regular herringbone pattern, and it's a translucent outsole on this colorway. The rubber is really soft. It reminds me of like the D-Rose 7734 or like the Crazy Light boots. It's really soft, so I would not recommend playing them outdoors. And if you do care about squeaky traction, these aren't squeaky at all. The traction is really good on these though. I would stop really well. Even if the court was dusty, I wouldn't slide at all. The traction gripped to the floor like glue. The only problem was it wouldn't stop right away. You know, like let's say for example the Kobe 9 or the J Crossover 2, they stop immediately, but these they stop and they slide just a little bit. So it wasn't that big of a problem, but you wouldn't stop on a dime. You would stop on a nickel. So the traction was actually really good on these though. Okay, so let's move on to the cushion. So the cushion is an injected Phylon midsole with a bottom loaded zoom unit, and it's articulated or segmented. It wasn't really nice. I could feel it just a little bit, not really to a crazy amount. There was really no responsiveness or bounce back like crazy. It just felt like nothing really. I thought it was gonna feel like the Jordan 28 or the 29, that it was gonna be awesome, but I think making these pods smaller like this made it so that it's not as responsive, I guess. So really you didn't really feel anything. The impact protection was actually really good though in these. Even if I played for a pretty long time, my feet didn't get tired at all or anything like that. So that was one good thing about it. The Phylon midsole is actually, I don't know if you guys can see, but it does compress a good amount, unlike some Phylon midsoles that are just really hard. If you're looking for a responsive cushion or a bouncy cushion, then this is not it. Okay, so let's move on to fit. So fit, the fit was actually really nice. It did feel a little long for me. Some people are saying it's true to size, but it felt a little long for me. The fit was actually really nice. The one problem I had with the fit though was the lacing system. There was a really fine line between, if I tightened the lacing system right here a little too tight, then I would get needles in my feet, like right where my toes were, right? And if I didn't tighten it enough, then it would slide around. So I just had to find that like sweet spot, I guess. But other than that, the fit was really nice. It went right over my foot. Here the material went right over my foot, so the fit was really nice. It just went a little bit long for me. It wasn't really bad to where I had to go full size up or half size up, but it was just a little bit long. So I think going true to size would be fine. Okay, so next let's move on to lockdown and support. So the lockdown was actually really nice. Like I just said, the lacing system was really nice. The lacing system goes from here all the way to these loops, and then this loop connects to the middle right here. So it's actually a really cool lacing system, and it works really well. If you tighten the laces really tight though, yeah, you're gonna get needles in your feet. That's how good the lockdown, I guess, is. So just keep in mind for that. And also you do have an outrigger right here. I don't know if you guys can see, but the outrigger's right here. And so that's going to give you more support, right? It's going to help you from rolling your ankle and stuff like that. And here in the heel, there's an internal TPU heel counter. Yeah, overall, lockdown and support was pretty good. The lockdown in the heel was a little bad for me. My heel would go up and down a lot unless I tightened the hell out of these laces right here on top. So, but if I did, then it would cut off circulation to my feet. So there was a fine line that I had to find for that sweet spot, but when I did, the lockdown was good. Alright, so let's move on to materials. The materials that this shoe uses is a synthetic leather right here. It's like really thin and stuff like that. And right here is a foam back mesh upper. So it's just like the Superfly Force, nothing really special. It feels really sturdy and supportive. It doesn't let a lot of airflow in, so if you do like airflow to your feet while you're playing, then there's not a lot of airflow. The ventilation wasn't that good, but my feet didn't get hot in this, so it wasn't really that big of a problem. But yeah, the materials were nice. I enjoyed it. It wasn't my favorite type of material. I don't really like the foam back mesh upper that much. It's just a little too much, I think. It just doesn't feel as good on my feet as like a fly knit material or like a cloth material, or maybe a mesh material like the HyperRef 2015. So yeah, but I did enjoy it. The tongue is really padded. It's really comfortable here. Okay, so let's move on to durability. So durability, this material and this shoe just seems to be really nice. The material is really sturdy. It doesn't stretch at all. It seems to be really good. It doesn't seem like it's gonna rip anytime soon. Yeah, and then the only problem is that the rubber, if you do play outdoors, I would think that you would grind through this pretty fast. Yeah, that would be the only issue for durability, but this shoe seems like it'll be very durable. Okay, now let's move on to aesthetics. So aesthetically, I think the shoe it looks really nice. I really like how it looks. It looks dope. I don't know about rocking it casually, but on court you look really nice with these shoes on. Yeah, and a lot of people did ask me what these shoes were, and I told them, and they're like, oh wow, it's the new CPs, and they look dope. So yeah, I think they look dope. Okay, so let's just do afterthoughts for the shoe. The traction was really good. No wiping really. Even on dusty courts, you don't really have to wipe. The cushion was not that good. Impact protection was pretty good, but if you're looking for bounciness or responsiveness, this shoe does not give that to you. The materials actually are pretty nice. They're not my favorite, but they make it work. And the fit was good, but the only problem was the lacing system. If I tighten it too much, then I would cut off circulation. But if I didn't tighten it, then my foot would start coming out. So there was a fine line for that. But overall, I did enjoy playing these, but sometimes I just really didn't want to play in these, so I had my backups. It's a cheaper model shoe, so it's only like $115. It doesn't give you the complete package, like it's missing the cushion, kind of like the lockdown right here, but other than that, you're getting a pretty good overall shoe. Okay, so I didn't really enjoy playing in these that much. The lacing system, sometimes it would just make my feet really numb, and I didn't like it at all. Yeah, so I don't know if I can recommend this to you guys, but it is a good price and it looks cool. Yeah, I don't recommend it. Alright, so that concludes my review of the CP3.9s. I'm Samuel Lee. Thank you guys for watching. You guys can follow us on Instagram or Twitter, stuff like that. It's in the description box below. I do post stuff on Instagram on like what I feel about the shoe while I'm reviewing it. So if you guys want quick updates, you can follow us there. And yeah, so see you guys next time. Peace.